What's up, everybody? What is up? Hopefully y'all are doing well today. Hey, everybody. I'm just sitting in the school pickup line, y'all, okay? Just sitting in the school pickup line. Oh my God, y'all. So I got here today, and there was like a fire drill, I guess, okay? And so all the kids were out on the lawn in front of the school, and I'm just sitting here, right? And I'm always here like an hour early, because if not, then you get a shitty spot in the pickup line, right? So this lady comes up out the cuts, and this woman is, for one, rude as fuck. I'm just gonna say rude as fuck. Like, she comes up and like knocks on my window. Bitch, what? Comes up and like smacks on my window. Girl, what? And then I roll my window down and she's like, "Can I help you?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm sitting here waiting to pick up my daughter." She looks at her clock. She goes, "An hour early?" I said, "Yeah, because I have my other kid that literally goes all the way across town for school. So if I'm not here to pick her up right when the bell rings, I'm late to get my other daughter, and my other daughter's younger. So I'm not about to let that child think that I fucking forgot her ass, right?" And this lady just gave, like, bro, the dirtiest fucking look, y'all. Just the dustiest fucking look out of that lady. And I was like, fucking seriously? Like, we're really doing this shit today? All right. Like, we're just gonna be a straight asshole today. That's totally cool. I'm so glad that we could fucking accomplish that we could just be that person, you know? Hella freaking necessary, y'all. Hella freaking necessary. For those of y'all that missed my reading earlier, make sure that you go subscribe to my YouTube channel, because it's posted up there, the full reading. Because I know, like, a lot of, like, my, like, the main people that, like, watch most of my lives, like, I got on pretty early today, so you might have missed my live. So if you, like, want to refer back to that, or you missed my live, I did a live today. Yo, that live was crazy, too. It was about, like, the feds that were watching this guy who's a dealer, and they're about to come in and raid his ass, period, okay? But yeah, make sure y'all subscribe to my YouTube channel as well. Thank you so much, Ocean. Make sure you guys go subscribe to my YouTube channel as well. Oh my gosh, y'all. I was like, you know what I was picking up on as I was like sitting here? It was so funny because as I'm pulling in and I see all these fire trucks, there's another fire truck and ambulance as I'm freaking saying it. So just a confirmation, there's somebody here that I'm picking up on, and like, I want to say this is like a family member, okay? This person has been doing like beauty spells on you, whoever you are. So it's like, they want you to be like fat, they want you to be ugly, they want you to be pimply. So like, if you have gained weight, or like you're starting to see that you're breaking out or something like that, you're gonna start to see this reverse. And I'm hearing like the cha-cha slide when he goes reverse, reverse. So you're about to start seeing this reverse is what I'm hearing, okay? Oh yeah, I forgot to say, if y'all want to help me reach my gift goal, it is those little balloons up there, okay? If you want to donate to my Cash App, it's on the screen. But this person's about to be so pissed, because the crazy thing about it is, I feel like this person may not be like skinny per se, okay? And I feel like this person's gonna blow up like a whole ass fucking balloon. It's like they're like, I'm seeing this person's blood pressure skyrocket. I'm seeing them make a massive ass weight gain. Massive weight gain. And it's gonna be wild as fuck, because you're gonna start to see that like this person is looking older. This person feels like absolute fucking shit. Like they're just starting to dry up, whoever this family member is of yours. And that's because that's what they've been wanting for you. Like, this person could end up having like a problem getting like a paycheck, or there's like some indiscrepancy on their paycheck. Like, you're gonna see their taxes getting rejected. You may not see this, but this is like what's pretty much gonna happen to this person, is like they're gonna have to file their taxes multiple different times. Like, for some of y'all, this person's gonna owe on taxes or some shit like that, is what I heard. But there's just so much shit that is gonna fall down in this woman's life. Like, this is a family member of yours or something that's been attacking you, and it's because like this woman will not leave you the fuck alone. This woman will not leave you the fuck alone. Like, she feels like she has to control your life. She has to one-up you all the time. She has to make sure that you get absolutely nothing, is what I heard. But the thing about it is, like, whoever you are, you're about to come up. You're about to come out on top. You are definitely about to come out on top, and this woman is going to be fucking fuming. Because while her whole life is crashing down around her, like your whole life, your whole aura, everything is just going to be leveling up. And this woman is going to be shocked. Because like I've said before in readings, I feel like this woman has done spell work on you for years. For years. For some of you, this is like your mother or your sister. They've been doing this like all your life, because this person has always been jealous of you, like jealous of your looks, jealous of your abilities, jealous of your talents, everything. Is what I'm hearing. And it is so freaking crazy, because this person doesn't even see what God has in store for them. It is just a fat ass downfall all the way around. Like, this person is going to be so miserable, and I feel like whoever you are, you definitely don't wish that on anybody. Like, you don't want anybody to be miserable, but if it's got to be them or you, bye. Bye, because I feel like this person just, like, they're relentless. It's like every day this person wakes up thinking, I want to destroy divine feminine, or I want to destroy divine masculine. And every time that they go to sleep, this person thinks the same thing. All throughout the day, they're like thinking bad thoughts, like wishing bad on you. And you don't even wish bad for this person. That's the crazy part. Is I feel like whoever you are, you damn well know everything that this person's been doing to you. And not one time have you wished that something bad happened to this person. I feel like the worst you've done to this person is maybe like return something to sender, or you have literally sat there and been like, I wish this person would just stop. It is crazy. Because like the hatred that this person has for you is hella unwarranted, and it's hella unnecessary. That's how I feel about the whole situation. Because from what I see, all you've been trying to do is be there for this person, be good to this person, or be nice to this person, even though they're a fat piece of shit. I'm just going to tell you, and I'm sorry if that offends people, but it's like whoever I'm picking up on, this person is just a fat piece of shit. And I'm hearing that song by Lady Gaga, Born This Way, so that could be significant to somebody. But I also feel like it's because this person was born that way. Like, they were just born a jealous ass, envious spirit. They were just born hateful as fuck. And that's all this person can ever be. So I feel like for you, whoever you are, like, just continue being a good person, and know that as much as you would like to see this person on your side, or rooting for you, or be able to be there for this person, that's just not, it's just not in the cards. It's just not in the cards, and that's okay. Like, let them be who they are, and let them be salty and nasty, and you just continue leveling up in life. Because I'm telling you, that's all you can do. That and protecting yourself. Because, I mean, I know a lot of you, like, you're scared to, like, put up that protection. Like I said, nobody wants to see their family members hurt. But at the same freaking time, like, let that person be hurt. If it has to mean them or you, this is a season where you're learning to choose you, is what I want to say. Like, you're learning to put yourself first. And I feel like whoever you are, you always feel like that's a very selfish or greedy thing to do. But it's not. Especially when you have so many people attacking you. And especially when it's like family. To put yourself first is like literally necessary. And I want you to think of it this way. You have put family members before you so many freaking years, so many times, that anything that you would consider selfish, you don't even have enough time to make it selfish. Because you spent more of your life making sure that these people that were fucking with you were okay than you actually being okay. To your own detriment sometimes. So I definitely want to tell you that, like, whoever this woman is, like, just be prepared that everything is literally reversing back on this woman. And this is a whole ass woman here, period. So this could be like a mother, a sister, a cousin that I'm picking up on. Could even, like, maybe for a few of you be somebody that you considered family that was like a sister or cousin or something. But I'm picking up on, like, blood family members. Or this could be like a stepmother or something like that, is what I'm hearing, okay? But, like, let this person get their shit. I feel like your love has shielded this person. Your love has protected this person. And now has just kind of come the time where this person needs to get what they deserve. And it's one of those things where it's like, I know you have a good heart, whoever you are. So it's like, if you can't stand to watch this person get their shit, turn the other cheek, bro. Like, it brings a whole nother definition to turn the other cheek. Just look the other way. Like, hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil, period. Because that's really all you can do at this point. This person has set themselves up for failure. And this is like a prime example of how jealousy will literally take over people and destroy families. Because that's what's crazy is like, it will destroy families. Like, it will destroy lives. It will destroy relationships, friendships. Jealousy is like one of the worst emotions that you can ever feel. And it's like, once you harbor that and you act that way, like for some people, you never get rid of that. I feel like for a lot of people, you have to be born jealous like that. Because I don't see people just like all of a sudden out of nowhere having like this jealous spirit or this jealous heart. It's usually the people that were born that way and they're just kind of set in their ways. And I mean, that's cool. Like, let them be that way, because whoever you are, like, you're pretty much being pushed to focus on yourself, to level yourself up, and to worry about your dreams. Because the last thing that this person wants you to do, I'm going to tell you right now, like, they're over here sending spell work at you for you to be tired, for you to be depressed, for you to be all in your feelings. Any other feeling but joy and happiness is what this person's sending at you so that you'll fail. And it's crazy because, like, you're over here hoping that this person will heal. You're over here hoping this person will leave you alone and will heal. But they're over here sending everything that they can find in their little washed up ass spell book that we're rebuking in the name of Jesus right now at you, because this person doesn't want to see you happy and they don't want to see you successful. Like, they don't want to see you in a good relationship if you're in one. They don't ever want to see you get in a good relationship if you're not in one. And that's some crazy shit, because I feel like whoever this is, like, they're in a relationship. I'm not saying they're happy in it, because for a lot of them, there ain't a fucking person in this world that can make this woman happy. They're worried about fucking money. Whoever this woman is, it's like she would sell anybody out for money and power, is what I'm picking up on. But see, that's the thing about her, is she knows that you appreciate the little things. Like, there's nothing but gratitude and love that radiates out of you. And see, that, I don't know what it is. This person's like a whole ass demon. Because I feel like that bothers this person to their core. That whoever you are, it's about the little things for you. Like, okay, like, you could be the type of person where it's like you are always that one that people could call if their car broke down or something happened, and you wouldn't even make them give you gas money knowing that you were on your last $10 or something like that. You're the type of person that helps people and doesn't expect anything in return. Now, just know that this person is your opposite, period. And I feel like you know that. This person will not help a motherfucker in this world if they're not gaining something off of it. And see, now this has come a time where all of these karmics are getting cut the fuck off. Like, they're getting cut off. So it's like they're not gaining anything off of you. So if they can't steal anything from you, their next option is to destroy you. Because now, not only were they already jealous of you, but now they feel like you really one-up them. That's the thing about it, is now they feel like you really one-up them, because now not only can they not take anything from you, but it's like you're not fucking with this person either. So it's one of those, oh, you think you're better than me? And I feel like whoever you are, you don't feel like you're better than this person. You've never tried to act like you're better than this person. You've always tried to be understanding of like who they were and why they act the way they act, or why they do the things that they do, while they were over here not giving a fuck about you. Like, they didn't take any time to learn anything about you but your weaknesses or what triggered you. And that's a disgusting person, in my opinion. To sit there and you only care about like what's going to trigger somebody or what's going to harm somebody, that's crazy shit. And I feel like this person has always been that way. But see, the thing about this woman is like she hides that shit very well. So it's like, to the outside world or people that don't know her well, people would look at her and they'd be like, oh my God, this person is such a great person. Like, they're so good. But they're really not. This person is a plotter. This person is always constantly plotting something, always trying to fuck something up for you, always trying to take you down, and you haven't done a damn thing to this person. That's the crazy thing about it. I feel like you just exist, you're a good person, and you hold a lot of love in your heart, so that angers this person. Like, it makes them sick to see how good of an individual you were, especially because this person put you through a bunch of shit. And they've watched other people put you through a bunch of shit too. They've even set up some of the fucked up things that have happened to you in your life. And this person's like, oh, you think you're better than me because you're still a good person? Oh, you think you're better than me because you still have love in your heart? Oh, you think you're better than me because you're not rich, but you're still happy? Yeah, kinda. Kinda. I feel like you're just the type of person that appreciates shit. And this person, that I'm telling you, like, they hate you for it. And let them hate you, because what are you going to do? You can't change how somebody else feels about you. You can't change people wanting to talk about you, people doing fucked up shit to you. You know what you can change is, like, your world. Let people do what they're going to do, and whoever you are, like, make your part of the world beautiful. I definitely want to say that. Because stepping in whatever energy they're in, whether it's to get back at them or whatever, is like 20 years ago type shit. We don't match energy anymore. Because I see a lot of people and they're like, even up on this app, people will sit there and be like, oh, if you do this, I'm gonna match energy with you. Nah, we're past that shit. We're too evolved for that shit. If I hear anybody say shit like I'm gonna match your energy, bro, you are not my type of people. I'm gonna vibrate higher than you every single time. Because what the fuck are you gonna look like? You're gonna look like a clown just like them. So you wanna match energies with the fucking clown? That's crazy. And that's what most people don't realize these days. Oh, I'm gonna get back at this person. I'm gonna match energy. No, that's some clown shit. Like, we're gonna vibrate higher and we're gonna show you with our energy speaking for itself that, like, we're out here living our best life. And the crazy thing about it is, you can tell we're not matching energy because we don't know what's going on in your life. We don't care what's going on in your life. And we're worried about making ourselves happy and fulfilling ourselves. Because what do you look like fighting with somebody who's literally trying to ruin or destroy your life and then trying to retaliate on them? That's some clown shit. But that's how this person wants you to act. That's the other thing that they've been trying to do, is this person has been trying to send a lot of spell work at you. Because this person wants you to retaliate. They cannot find one reason under the sun that has actually not been debunked why you're a shitty person, why you don't deserve love, why you don't deserve abundance. They can't find a reason for any of that. And I mean, they made you out to be a fucking monster. That's the thing about it. Whoever this person is, it's like they made you out to be a whole ass fucking monster. And now they're over here like, damn, I've got to do spell work on this person to get them to retaliate, because if I don't, I'm going to look dumber than I already do. Like, this person's got to come out of pocket sometime. They've got to come out of character sometime. This person really thinks that you're over here playing a character. But understand, that's because whoever this is has hidden behind a mask all their life. They have never been real. There's nothing about this person that is real at all. They have made up a whole fake persona and personality, and they've even gotten, like, some of their hairstyles, the way that they look, the way they do their makeup, whatever it may be, from other people. Whoever this person is like they are a build-a-bitch energy. That's what I'm picking up from this person. It's like nothing is authentic about them at all. So understand, like, they think that they're going to be able to send this spell work at you and get you out of character. And then guess what's going to end up happening? Like, they think that you're going to fold and they're going to be able to, see, I told you he was horrible. See, I told you she was horrible. I told you they were violent. I told you they were incompetent or crazy. It's like they're using underhanded tactics in any way, shape, or form that they can, because the way that they normally do things, like, you're not normal. This person's seeing that. They've known that the whole time. But this person is seeing that, like, the way that they could get under normal people's skin or get normal people to react, that's not going to work on you. And now you've got this person extra pissed because even the special ways, oh, I'm going to do the underhanded shit. I'm going to do the passive aggressive shit. I'm going to kill them with kindness. None of it's working. This person has tried to take you out in so many different ways, shapes, and forms. It is wild, y'all. And whoever you are, it's like you're not holding your composure. I think that pisses this person off more than anything, is when they check your temperature, when they monitor, like, how you're actually feeling. This person's like, damn, like, this person's so normal. I can't even get a rise out of them. Because it's gotten to the point where whoever you are, like, you're immune to it. Damn near. It's like you're immune to it. It can't even, like, make your blood pressure rise. Not even in the least bit. Because you're like, yeah, bitch, I already expected it. And whoever you are, like, you've changed a lot. For some of you, you may have had a short fuse in the past. You may have been the type of person where it's like if someone even came out of pocket and talked about you funny, then you were going to go whoop their ass or you were going to come say shit. And now you're not that person anymore. So you've got a lot of people from your past, including this woman, disappointed. Because they always thought you were going to be that person that it's like you poke the bear enough, then you're going to go off. But you're not anymore. And whoever you are, you've done too much work on yourself to ever go back to that person. It's crazy because whoever you are that I'm picking up on, like you have not done shit to these people to deserve that shit. You haven't done a damn thing to these people to deserve what they're doing to you, but understand, like, that's just part of the path. That's part of the journey. This is all training right now. I want you guys to look at it like that. Like you're going to the gym and you're trying to get the body of your dreams right now. This is all a training course. This is an obstacle course with a bunch of dummies. Like literally. Family, friends, otherwise, from your past. This is an obstacle course with a bunch of dummies that you have to duck and dodge. And that's all it really is. And you know what's crazy is like these people really truly think that they're smart. Like they think that they're so cold and they're so calculated and their shit is just gonna rain down blessings and work out in their favor, and it's gonna do the actual opposite. Like when your blessings finally come through, when you finally are done with people trying to hold you back from your past, of course there's always gonna be new levels, new devils. I will always say that. The thing about it is like you're gonna hit the floor and be running. You're going to take off running. And I feel like you're already at that point. You really are. And that's what these people can't stand about you. Is it's like I'm seeing some Roadrunner shit. It's like you are in midair running. Like running on air. And these people are like, no, you can't run. You had to hit the ground to be able to run. But you're still moving forward regardless. It's like you're dragging these people. Okay, if you're not going to let me go forward, I'm going to drag you through the mud. I'm going to drag you through the weather, and I'm going to keep moving forward anyway. That's the crazy thing about it. It's like these people really think that just because they want to hold you back or hold back your blessings, which they don't have the authority to do either, that they're in control of anything, and they're not. Especially this woman right here, like she's not in control of shit. I feel like her ass is about to be out of control herself. Like, she can't even control her own emotions or her jealous ass actions. Let alone is she going to control a thing that comes in for you. Because I really feel like whoever this woman is, she needs a fucking psych evaluation. Like, crazy is not even a word that cuts it for this woman. Like, if there was a definite, like, if you could just have, like, a collective of women that were just Jezebel, and that was their only name, like, she would be right up at the fucking front. Front line for the Jezebels. It's like a whole army of these bitches. And it's crazy because if you've linked up with other divine beings, you would see that they all have this woman in some area of their life. For some of them, it was a friend. For some of them, it was a sister, a cousin, a mother, a stepmother. But for a lot of you, you have multiple different Jezebels here. Multiple of them that think that they're going to silence you, that they're going to shut you down, that they're going to destroy you. And for some of you, you even have like ex-boyfriends and ex-girlfriends, completely opposite sex over here trying to be you and trying to beat you. It's crazy. Because it's like whoever you are, you're coming up against a lot of freaking people. So you better know your damn strength, whoever you are. You better know your damn strength. Because to come up against so many people or beat the odds when you've had some like truly heinous shit happen to you in your life, that's a godsend. That is true protection right there. To go through all these trials and tribulations and be absolutely traumatized and be able to pull yourself out of the darkness, and not only pull yourself out of the darkness but heal yourself, that is cool shit. That is freaking amazing. Because some people, that like, they can't even pull themselves out of the darkness, let alone heal themselves. But God's always right there. And that's the thing about it, is for a lot of you, like, you know, God has never left you this whole time. Since you were born, since before you were born, God has been watching over you, knowing what's to come. And though we forget when we come onto earth that we have all these battles, trials, and tribulations that we're going to go through, I want to let you know that before we come here, we sign a contract agreeing to all of it. We get a window into all of the fucked up shit that's going to happen to us. And it's one of those, okay, so this is what you're going to have to go through, but this is what you're going to get, and this is what you're going to get out of it. Do you want to sign this contract? Yes or no? Hey, everybody. And you said yes. And you know what? Like, when people say God never gives you something that you can't handle, that is 100% right. Because if he was going to give you something you couldn't handle, I want to let you know you wouldn't be on this live right now. Because if you were on this live right now and you're going to hear me say it all the fucking time throughout the whole time that you know me, you have made it through 100% of the shit that you've been through. You have won every single battle. Thank you for the gifts. You've won every single battle because you're still standing. Regardless if you're fighting them or not, a lot of these battles are already won. This is just like the aftershock, the aftermath, when everything's blowing up in other people's face. That's what you're seeing happen right now. And it is freaking crazy that you have so many people literally thinking that after all these years of attacking you, you're going to go somewhere. For a lot of you, there was like a time limit. There was a certain age that somebody had to take you out or take you down by, and you've surpassed that age. You have surpassed that age. So for example, there's some of you in here that were supposed to be gone by like 19, 21, 25, 28, and you're still sitting right here. Years after surviving. And not only that, but getting in the point of your life to where you're about to start thriving. And if you don't believe it, you better. You better, because hard work pays off. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Whether you're seeing the results of it right now or not, hard work is always going to pay off. And not only that, but like being a positive person through it. Because you know what? I'm never going to be like, oh, be all peace and love and light. Because being a spiritualist and being chosen, or whatever people want to call it, it is peace, love, and light, and a little go fuck yourself. We are not peace, love, and light all the time. People always think, oh, you're chosen, all the good shit happens to you. Bro, but the shit we have to go through to get there. But the shit we have to go through to get to the good parts is crazy. And it's crazy how people want to conveniently skip over the fact that we have to go through all this fucked up shit. And then not to mention that, but we have to go and heal through all that shit. Recognize ourselves, relearn ourselves before we get to the good part. Like, some of us are literally on the brink of getting to the good part. Don't give up, bro. I don't care if you just started your journey, if you're in the middle, or if you're right at the finish line of the hard part. Because we're all on different levels, but collectively together. It's like when you send an army in and there's like the front line, the middle line, the back line. That's where we're at right now. So whatever part of your journey you're on, I just want to tell you, like, keep going. Keep going, because like I'm going to tell you again, because you're going to hear me repeat a lot of these things. The only way that you can lose is if you quit. Period. The only way that you can lose is if you sit down, you quit, and you just fucking give up. And we've come too far for that shit. I'll tell you this again. If you were going to quit, you should have done that shit right at the start. Because it's crazy to me how people like will sit there and be like, oh, I'm going to quit. No, bro, you went through so much shit. Why quit now? You went through all that shit to quit. You're either going to sit down and get attacked, or you're going to get up and walk and get attacked. Whether you sit down, you go backwards, or you move forwards, you're going to get attacked all the same. That's the thing about it. So I want you to remember that on the days that you feel like you're going to give up. It doesn't matter which direction you're going. If you're going back, forward, or you're sitting down, you're going to get attacked. So you might as well go forward and fight through it. Because at least if you're going forward and you're putting some movement in the right direction, then you're going to get something out of it. You're going to get a positive outcome. Because we all know that going backwards or backsliding, that's never going to do a fucking thing for you. And you're talking to somebody who has been there, done that. Like, I've literally fucked up so many times and had to go back and forth with myself. And it was like beating my head against a wall until I got it right. But eventually you get it right. And see, even when you get it right, there's still parts that you get wrong. And then you end up having to correct. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's crazy because you have a lot of fucking fake motherfuckers out here talking about, oh, you have to do this. You have to do this right. You have to blah, blah, blah. You know what? Mistakes are lessons. That's what it fucking is. And a lot of people need to realize that, like, not everybody's gonna get it the first time. That's why patience is such a virtue, bro. That is why patience is such a virtue. Because there is so many fucking times that you can backslide or do something wrong. Especially, like, for those of y'all that, like, you know, you smoke cigarettes and you're trying to quit. Things like that. Rome was not built in a day, bro. Rome was not built in a day, and I definitely want to say that if you need help with stuff like quitting cigarettes, quitting substances, shit like that, go get the help you need, bro. Because for real, like, Rome was not built in a motherfucking day. And people think that, like, shit, you just snap your finger and because you're chosen, like, you're just automatically going to be on the right path doing the right thing. No. But also understand that, like, even when you detour, even when you're going through shit, you're still on the right path. It's like a detour. You ever seen those paths where it's like a straight path and you can go off on another path, but it still ends up leading you right back to that straight path? That's what it's like. So it's like, understand that, like, your trials and tribulations, those are fucking detours, baby. Don't be down on yourself. Be proud of yourself for all the little steps that you've made forward. I want you to look at every baby step as a leap forward. Because you know what? Like let's normalize that shit. Because everybody's like, oh, baby steps aren't shit. Baby steps aren't shit. Yes, the fuck they are. Baby steps are the foundation. Baby steps are how you first move forward. If you never first move forward, how would you be where you're at? But then you got everybody out here downplaying baby steps. That shit is so important. That shit is so important to your journey. All the smaller things that lead up to the big accomplishments, that shit is so important. And that's why it's looked over, and it's like people think that these small accomplishments are not big. They are. Every time that you accomplish something, that shit is big, bro. Thank you so much for the gifts, you guys. That is big. So, like, if anybody ever tries to, like, make you feel like shit because you're not on their level or you're not moving at their pace, remember that it's your life. That's the other thing I can't stand. Don't make somebody feel like shit because they're not moving at your pace and doing it when you want them to do it or how you want them to do it. It's your fucking life. If you were meant to do things on somebody else's time, then you would be conjoined twins, bro. And you're not. This is your fucking life. So if you feel like you need to move slower, move slower. If you feel like you need to pick up the pace, do that shit. Listen to yourself first. I mean, of course, it's good to have guidance. Hell yeah. It is good to have guidance, but always listen to yourself first. If somebody's telling you, like, yeah, push harder, do more, but then your body's telling you, like, hey, bro, like, I need to relax for a little bit, do that shit. I mean, of course, always make sure that it's not somebody else sending energy at you, because there's energy manipulation and all that crap as well. But for the most part, like, if you're tired, take a fucking nap, for God's sake. While people are, you gotta work, push. Okay, and then you waste all your life working and pushing. What about the good shit? Like, what about the fun that you go out and have? Like, what about the vacations you're supposed to take? What about, like, actually living, bro? Existing, being. Sometimes that's the point of life. I feel like a big point in life is to learn that, like, working and money is not about everything. It's about being, bro. There's some times where you need to just simply exist. For some people, like y'all be watching TV shows or movies and shit, and it takes you out of reality for a minute and make things a little bit easier. It makes things a little easier. And I feel like, what's wrong with that shit? Like, as long as you're, like, not unhealthily doing things, like overindulging, and you're like, oh, I'm just not gonna work or anything, I'm just gonna watch this show and escape reality. Like, that's not healthy. But I feel like to do that every once in a while, yeah. We go through a lot of shit. as human beings, as individuals, especially as adults. And a lot of you guys had parents that did not prepare you for this shit. I mean, like, let's really sit and talk about it, bro. Like, we had parents, some of us had parents that fucking hated us, okay? And they didn't do a shit fuck to prepare us for anything. Not relationships, not the world, not nothing. And then we had school that taught us all this shit. Not saying that some of it is not useful, but they taught us a bunch of extra shit that we don't even use in the world. I was talking to my daughter about this the other day. I said, why are these motherfuckers not teaching you about doing taxes? Like, why are these motherfuckers not teaching you how to buy a house, or what a mortgage is, or what's the difference between a personal loan and a business loan, or how to start your own business? Why am I sending you to school? Why? Because really, all we need from school is good English, good grammar, and some business math. Other than the fact, if you're going to be a scientist or some shit like that, okay? Period. Or a doctor or some shit. Yeah, balancing a fucking checkbook. Like, I mean, they don't teach you shit. Like, when I was in school, you had to pass business math to be able to go to, to be able to go to high school. Like, we had to take a computer class, we had to pass that, and we had to take business class before we could go to high school, or you did not graduate junior high. They don't do that shit anymore. They don't teach these kids cursive. They don't teach them shit that is useful. That's fucking crazy. Like, they have a computers class, but for what? They barely learn shit. And I think about that all the time. I'm like, damn, they wonder why the generations, like, things get harder and harder every single generation, because you're not teaching us the proper things. Like, why are you sitting there, as this light goes on my face, like, why are you sitting there teaching us dumb shit that we're never gonna freaking learn? I feel that way a lot when I'm looking at my kids' shit. A lot of the time, I'm like, they're teaching you shit you're never going to use again in school or in life. But then I'm sitting here, like, we got to make sure that you get here, and they're putting I don't know about y'all, but where I'm at, they're putting hella different restrictions. Like, they're sitting there trying to tell us if we're absent. Like, they start sending you home letters if you have a 97% attendance rate. Bitch, what? So I'm attending school 97% of the year, and you're gonna bitch at me about it? Like, you're gonna tell me I need to be on my shit because 3% of the year my kid isn't at school? That is fucking wild to me. That is crazy. And the fact that they have the whole thing with the truancy officers. They have the thing with the truancy officers where they'll call the fucking police on you if they've missed a certain amount of days of school, and then they have to literally physically see your children when they come to the house. I had that happen to me a couple years ago because I was going through some medical shit, and I'm a single mom, and so my kids were missing school, and I literally had the truancy officer a couple years ago come to my door and say some shit, and I was like, bitch, I know the fuck. They're like, yeah, well, we need to see your kids. And it happened to be on a day where everybody was sicker than shit. Like, they had the stomach flu. It was going all around the school. And I opened the door. I'm all, you want to see my kids? They were laid out on the couch puking and shit. I'm like, so now if I can get back to my sick ass kids, that would be dope. It's crazy. Like, what the world has come to me is wild as fuck. Like, I'm pretty sure that these kids popped out of our vajayjays. I'm pretty sure that like, Masculine's Wang is the one who helped co-create this child. So why the fuck are you people trying to tell us what the fuck we can do with our kids and when we can do it? Why is that any of your fucking concern? And on top of that, how the fuck are you gonna sit here and try to police me? Let's talk about how these people make $13,000 a year per child that goes to school. Where's all that money going? Because I looked that shit up. That's the average per child that they get paid by the state for your child to go to school. $13,000 a year. But you know what's funny? If you homeschool those children, they give you $3,000 and under. They'll give you $3,000 and under to homeschool your own kid. Well, where's the other 10,000, bitch? Where's the other fucking 10,000? Because inquiring minds would like to know. So you're going to pay some random ass institution to do the bare minimum for my child for $13,000? But when you have a mother or a father that has your child's best education and best interest at heart, you're gonna give them $3,000? Bitch, miss me with that shit. That's crazy as hell. I bet a lot of y'all didn't know that shit. I've been doing my research, y'all. Because you know what? I've been having issues, like specifically with one of my oldest daughter's teacher. It's her math teacher. And math is not our strong subject in this household. Because I don't do good in math. I don't give a fuck. I will openly admit that shit. That was never my subject. And it is not my child's either. And so her math teacher was sitting there trying to tell me it's because of what I'm doing. And I said, no, homegirl, it's because of what you're doing. And so we got into it. And I told her, I said, I'm doing my job at home, but the fuck you're not going to send me a packet this thick and then tell me that I need to do a packet with her at home while you still continue to not help her at school. Like, I got on her shit. I said, I'm doing my job, so hopefully you're over there doing yours. And then she decided she didn't want to meet with me. Y'all, she decided she did not want to meet with me. I was like, girl, no, you don't want to meet with me. Because I am that fucking mom. Like, I will go toe to toe for my daughters all day, every day. Exactly. It's like, that's her job. And see, I know a lot of teachers are overloaded and shit. Shout out to the teachers that do their job. But like, this woman was telling my daughter, she's like, you can't ask for help. Like, I'm not going to help you with this. Figure it out on your own. When it's shit that like they're just starting to learn. Girl, get your fat ass up and teach my daughter. Like, who the fuck do you think you are? And I'm trying to be as nice as I can by saying that shit. But I was like, lady, like, that shit's not going to fly with me. Everybody else's child might, like, it's okay if they want to let their child fail because you're a negligent teacher. But that shit's not going to fly with me. It is true. Like, I'm telling you. Well, exactly. It's like, that's why I'm like, give me the $13,000 and I'll pay people to come to my house with that $13,000 and they can school her. Or you could give me the $13,000 and I'll use it for school supplies, all that other shit, and I'll pay for part of the teaching and then y'all can pay for the other part. Because when you get private teachers and shit like that, that is expensive shit. I was looking it up because I was like, you know what? I'm getting tired of this shit. Like, I want her to actually learn. But see, for me, like, y'all ain't gonna catch me being a teacher. Hell motherfucking no. Oops. Sorry, y'all. This thing's all trying to like take my banner off and all this weird shit. Yeah, it's like, well, and that's the thing is, it's like you got a bunch of teachers they don't like to do their job. Like, there's some teachers, like her homeroom teacher and all that, they're like, she's amazing. She's a sweet fucking lady. And there's like her other teacher, like her other math teacher, because she has two, is fucking amazing. You know what I'm saying? Because she's doing catch up from last year too. Because they did the same shit to her last year, shafted her and passed her. Because that's what they do. No kid left behind. So we're just going to leave them uneducated and shove them forward. I didn't know that that's what no kid left behind meant. Because that's what they're showing. Yeah, no kid left behind, so let me shove this kid through to the next grade and make it the next teacher's problem. And it's crazy because then it seems like the teachers never want to deal with that child either. It's like, so when are we going to get a teacher that actually wants to deal with them? Senior year, when it's too late to help them? And they're at like 7th grade math level? Or like, what are we doing? See, and my daughter, like, I know her thing is just anxiety. She gets anxious, and she's a perfectionist. Wonder where she gets that from, but she's a perfectionist. So it's like, if she doesn't get it right the first time, she's frustrated and she's irritated. She's a Leo, bro. She's a Leo, okay? So, like, if she doesn't get it right the first time, she is frustrated and she is pissed off, and she just wants to, like, pick shit up, learn it, and call it good. And that's her deal. And like, I'm still trying to teach her, like, you don't have to be perfect, and nobody gets everything the first time. That's just not the way it is. Exactly. The teachers that try to do the right thing are shut up, and they're underappreciated too. It seems like it doesn't matter what element, like what job you're in, what profession you're in, the people that actually do their job, those are the people that are overworked, underappreciated, and underpaid. And the people that don't do shit, those are the people that get the praise, they get treated the way that they should, all that different shit. I've really noticed that. And I mean, I've personally experienced it too with my jobs and shit, because I go above and beyond when I'm working anywhere. I don't care. Like, I'll make sure I get my job done and your job done, because I'm not fucking around right now. Like, we're at work to work, period. And I noticed that, like, I got taken advantage of at every single freaking job I've ever been at because of that work ethic. But then it's like the people that sat around and didn't do shit and didn't do their job, those were always the people that got the praise or got the promotions. Like, I swear, bro, like, some of these assistant managers out here, you just sit there and you're like, bitch, I know you have family in this business, because ain't no fucking way. Like, you've got to have a stepmommy, a daddy, a grampy, a something that owns this business. Because you're like, bitch, ain't no fucking way they put you as manager. Like, you fucking suck. Those are always the bitches that have everybody else do their job and shit. It is crazy. That's like, no shade to my daughter's principal, but like, she didn't really solve my problem when I came in there. But the assistant principal, I went and sat and talked to him. Not only was he empathetic as fuck, thank you, Lord, okay, because that's hard to come by these days, but he actually listened. Like, he took notes, he wrote shit down. Like, he was in there to solve the problem. He was in there to solve the freaking problem. Like, the other principal, the main principal, she just kind of pushed it aside, and it was like, yeah, okay, well, anyways, we'll talk to her about it. And then it didn't even get resolved. I had to go through the vice principal to get anything, like, actually through this lady's head. It was crazy, y'all. I was like, see, that's why you can't always go to the source. Like, sometimes you can't, and that's what's crazy in this world right now. You're supposed to be able to deal with the people on top. The people on top are supposed to resolve the issue. And it's like, you always end up going to the people that are under them to actually, like, make a stink or resolve an issue. Like, I've seen so many times where I've had to go to, like, a freaking assistant manager or an employee or something like that to get an issue resolved because, like, the manager or the owner doesn't want to deal with it. The principal, whatever it may be. And it's like, why do you even have that position then? Like, what the fuck are you even doing here? Fucking shit up. Like, that's how I feel about it. You know what I mean? It's crazy. It's like, in this world, I see that, like, in all these different positions, we got the wrong motherfuckers in the higher up position. Exactly. Like, they don't do shit. And that's the thing, is like, we've got all these people that don't belong in higher paid salaries, in high paid positions. They need to be taken out of them. Like, bro, if you're a lazy piece of shit, say so. Like, if you're a lazy piece of shit but you want to get paid more, say so. Be an employee and get paid principal wage. I don't care. But if you can't resolve the issue and you can't handle the problem at hand, then you have no business being in a power position, period. That shit is so crazy to me. Right, exactly. Like, if you can't hack it, just say some shit, okay? Like, just let us fucking know. Just let us know. If you need a certain pay amount, just let us know and get the fuck out of the position so somebody can actually do the damn job. That's how I feel about it. Well, right, and that's the thing, is it's like, they can be replaced, but people don't replace them, and that's the problem. It's like, they'd rather sit there because that's their niece, that's their nephew, that's their homie, whatever it may be, and they leave them in these positions that they have no business being in. It is crazy. I know, it's like, and it is everywhere too. It's all about favoritism. It's all about favoritism and who you know. It's not what you know anymore. That's the thing about it, is like, they shove education and push education down everybody's throat. Go to college, owe all this money. But why? Because it's not about what you know, it's about who you know. So what's the fucking point of spending all that money to go to college to end up in a dead-ass end job? To end up as an employee owing thousands and thousands of dollars for a position that a dipshit is sitting in that can't do their job. That shit's crazy to me. Y'all, exactly. Like, go in debt for nothing because you're not somebody's favorite. God, it's like a popularity contest for these higher up positions. And we're not looking for a popularity contest. We're looking for help out here as the American people, as the United Kingdom people. I don't care who you are. That's how everybody feels. Fuck, you know? It's not a popularity contest. This isn't about like the cutest boy or cutest girl in school anymore. This is about some real shit. Hey, boo. You want to say hi to everybody? No? Dang, she don't want to say hi. All right, y'all. I got to get going, though. Thank you guys for being here for my little rant. I appreciate it, okay? For my little pep talk / rant, okay? But I will definitely see you guys later because I'm going to come on and do a reading later. And I hope you guys have an awesome day. Bye, everybody.